Hello everyone and welcome back to another video on my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you a Temu haul of nail supply products that I have purchased over the past year. I thought some of these products you have seen in past videos, but I want to give a detailed look and let you know if I will repurchase some of these products or not. So if this interests you, just keep on watching. So the first item I want to show you are these paper towel holders. These can be attached to any surface by screws, or I use a double-sided sticky tape that I'll show you later on in the video. And I like the sticky tape. It's very durable. And if I need to switch the paper towel holders around with no damage. The next thing I bought is not really nail related, but these are liquid chalk markers, and I wanted them for my chalkboard that I have in my studio. Chalk just looked really preschool. So I thought these liquid chalk markers would look more professional on my chalkboard if I need to write a nice message for my clients. And this is what it looks like on my chalkboard. This chalkboard I got from Michael's. It wipes off with water, and I just think the look is very nice and crisp and clean, and I quite like these. So if these ever dried up, I would probably purchase them again. These porcelain cat figurines aren't nail related, but they are in my nail studio, and I bought them in memory of my two felines that passed away a year and a half apart from each other, and I keep them in my studio to remind me of how much I miss them. I don't need to be reminded, and then this globe, the sphere with the etched cat inside, it comes with a pedestal, and I just like having a reminder of Keela and Bailey in my studio, which is my happy place every day that I'm in here. These swatch sticks, there's 52 a pack with a metal ring holder. I purchased a lot of them. I think they were under $5, and I use these to swatch out all my colors. You will see these in all my review videos. And out of, I think, 400 swatch sticks that I've purchased, I think I've had 2 that were defective. So that's pretty good odds. These are definitely a product that I will be repurchasing again. I bought these 2 acrylic stands. They're wooden stands with acrylic plate, and I just blinged up the stand. The silver bling, I also got off Temu, and I put art display tips on here for my clients to see, and I do it seasonally. So Halloween, fall, Christmas, spring, summer, I change it up. Now, would I repurchase this again? I don't think I would need to, but if I did, I'm not sure. The jury's out on that. The acrylic plate is starting to crack, and that's because my clients like to touch and pick these up and they drop them, and I think I need a do not touch sign. These little silicone palettes I use for mixing colors on when I'm doing artwork, and I quite like them. They're easy to clean, and I would definitely repurchase these. Next, I bought this little stand, this plastic stand that I've seen some distributors carry, and it's for myself, but I find that it moves around on my desk a little bit too much, and it's a little bit too high for my comfort, so I don't tend to use it that often. Now, these are a 2-pack, and I bought 2 of these, so I use one for Q-tips and cotton balls, and then I have these tiny little Q-tips that I also got from Temu that I put in the other one, and I use this all the time. This is something definitely I would repurchase again, these little Q-tips and the container to put them in. These tiny little cotton swabs, I find that the lint doesn't transfer onto the nail, and it's just small enough where if you do an oops, because you got a little bit of gel on the skin, it cleans it up really nicely. I find that it is thinner than using a brush to clean up mistakes. And this little contraption I love for my pointed toothpicks. I found that I was always jabbing my finger when I would grab a toothpick for like using spider gel, and I just find that this works really well. You just press it, pops one up, and they're easy to grab so you don't get injured. This nail tech gig can be dangerous, let me tell you. A hot flash fan. I think every nail tech needs one of these, whether you have hot flashes or not. I find that I'm using this all the time. Yes, because I do have hot flashes, and my clients love it too, and they get to use it. This little fan just rotates up and down. It doesn't go side to side. It was under $10 and works like a charm. There's two settings, so low and high and off. This is definitely something I would repurchase again. This little container, I put my dirty bits in. It's got a strainer in it. This material holds up really well to RTU, to acetone, and alcohol as well, and it doesn't disintegrate the material. I think I want to get another one because I like this one so much. These micro swabs, I bought 100 pack, and I think they were under $1. And that bit holder cleaner strainer thing that I just showed you, I think that was under $2. These micro swabs, I don't use a whole lot of them, but I use it for applying gem gel when applying crystals, and this is definitely something I will repurchase. I bought some silver rhinestones, or the crystal rhinestones. I bought a 1400 pack of all sizes. I have not used these yet. They definitely are not as shiny like Swarovski crystals are, but they're a great option for those clients that don't want to pay the price for Swarovski crystals. And this little tray I bought, it was a 5-pack. I just wanted a single one with the little rivets in here, so when you shake it, the gems fall upright, not upside down. And I'm really glad I got the 5-pack because there are times when I'm using different colors of crystals and I need more than one tray. I bought these 2 magnets. Now the long rectangle magnet actually broke in half the other day. I was surprised. I just set it down on the desk and it cracked in half. I like the rectangular one because it fits in my hand better. The little round one was a little too small, but I like the round because I get better design with my cat eye gel polishes. Okay, these brush holders I absolutely love. I bought the clear one first, but I have it on my mirrored Lazy Susan and I could never find it, so I bought another one that was colored, and I absolutely love these. I use both of them, and they were under $2 each. Now these brushes, this is the second set of brushes I've purchased. One is an angled brush, and the oval brush I used for applying all my builder gels. I love this oval brush, and I will be purchasing more of this set. I don't use the angled brush as much, but it's great for cleanup for French nails or around the sidewalls. And I think this set was under $3. Okay, these 2 brushes I bought for like 89 cents each. This is a watercolor brush, and I've actually used this with alcohol to disperse gel on the nail to kind of give it that watercolored look. I love the handle. This is a French brush, I guess you would call it. I have not used this yet. I just finally mastered doing a French with a striper brush from Ugly Duckling, that this one I think would take some practice. So once I have some time, I will take this brush and practice with it. This dust brush I've shown you before with the blinged out handle. I think I paid $3 or $4, maybe $5 for this. It is super soft. It is a nice, fluffy, big brush head. The red one was the first one I bought. It wasn't as big, but I find on myself I'm actually using the red one more. I've seen the blinged out handle dust brush retail for almost $30 at a BC distributor. And this little brush, I have one for every client that I quite like. These brushes I got in a pack of 20, and I use these with alcohol to wipe the dust off the nails instead of using wipes. And they last really long, and I have one for every client, so it's easy to clean. And they last pretty long, so I don't think I'll need to replenish anytime soon, but if I do, I will definitely repurchase these again. And I bought a whole heap of these boxes. These are my boxes for each client, and I will put a dust brush in, a cuticle pusher, fresh files after every service. I find that this cleans up really nice with the RTU. These are the cuticle pushers that I use that I also bought from Temu that I would repurchase again. They come in this little package, and I think the boxes were under $1, and the cuticle pusher was under $5. So great value. So when I'm getting ready for a client, I will just grab their box that is fully prepared for their service. Just grab the box, put it on the desk with some gloves, and I'm good to go. And these are the files I've been using. The 150-150 zebra file, it's the moon shaped. And then this little one, the 182-40. This is a one service use and then I get rid of it because it just doesn't last any longer than one service. And you should get rid of your files after each service anyway. I found that this grit was a little too soft for what I needed it to do. So I won't be repurchasing this grit, but I did repurchase the 100-180. I bought 4 packs of them. So I haven't tried these ones out yet. I want to use up the 182-40 first and then see what the other ones are like. There's 10 to a package, and I think I bought 4 packages for under $3. So if I like these ones, the 100-180, I'll definitely repurchase again. Okay, these files, the 150-150, I like having the same grit on both sides. These ones surprised me. I absolutely love them. And I've purchased 4 packages already, and they were, I think, $25 to a package, under $8. And this grit is comparable to my favorite file, the Magic Surface Shaper 150-150 grit. The Magic is better, it's better quality, but when you're disposing your files after each service, these ones from Temu are so cost effective and they work so well. So these, I know I mentioned they're like $25 to a package and under $8. I bought them in a 2-pack and it was under $15 for 2 of these. So I am so surprised by this file and definitely something I'm going to keep purchasing. Okay, this metal board for files where you peel and stick the grit on. I like this grit here. It's 180 grit. It's a little too soft, the 180. I prefer the 150 grit. Now, you have to be careful with this. Sometimes when you buy the sanding paper, there's no squishy stuff underneath. It's just paper. And if you apply that to the metal board, there's no squish. There's no barrier there. And I found that I was scraping my client's hands with the metal part. And this is something I'm not going to repurchase. I will keep these for emergency. I found that the file with it being metal was too heavy for my wrists. I prefer the ones that I just showed you. Okay, these sanding bands. The pink is fine. The purple is medium. I didn't like these. I don't know if it was the regular mandrel I was using. I just found that it vibrated. It just didn't work like the zebra medium grit sanding bands do. So this is something I won't be repurchasing. I prefer to use Medicool's medium grit zebra sanding bands. And because I was curious, I thought I would try this 35,000 RPM e-file. It has forward, reverse, it goes up to 35,000 RPMs. You can charge it, so it's cordless. I love the color. There's no vibration. The problem with this is that I usually have to set it higher RPMs, and you absolutely cannot use any pressure when you're filing off hard gel, acrylic, gel polish. It will stop. So the torque is not that great. So this is a great e-file for traveling, just to do a quick little touch up. For beginners, I would definitely use this e-file if you're just starting out with doing dry manicures with an e-file. Like, this would be a great e-file to learn on. And when it's fully charged, it does last quite a while. So I think I've had it for about 3 or 4 months and I've only had to charge it once. Now, I don't use it every day, but I will reach for it if I'm doing cuticle prep, or even if I'm doing a pedicure on myself and I want to do the cuticle work, I'll use this little e-file. This bit holder case, I've seen this, I think, go for like $20 at some distributors here in Canada. And I think I got mine for under $10. And this one's dirty, but this is my bit holder and I absolutely love it. Now, Temu does have one that's a little bit longer, so it's not quite double the size, but maybe another 4 rows extra. So if I needed to store more bits, I would probably repurchase this again. Okay, this little gadget. This is a claw. I think jewelers use a gadget similar to this, but I bought this because I wanted it for stamping. Now I will grab a piece of cotton ball and put a lot of acetone on this and then clean my plates, and I don't have to touch the stamping polish with my gloves, and it stays really clean. And then when you get rid of it, you just release it and it goes in the garbage. So quite a cool little gadget. These stamping plate holders I bought from Temu. They come in a variety of colors. I bought the blue and the green, as you can see here, and it's great for the size. Like the Moyu London plates, my Maniology plates fit in here quite nicely. And I think I even bought 2 stamping plates from Temu. This one here, which is the French design, and the fire and some butterflies. And I've actually used this plate and it's etched very well. And I was quite surprised because this was under $1. And this was the other plate I purchased. I thought it would be great for spring and summer. It's got a lot of floral designs, butterflies, flowers, which is floral. So quite a cute little stamping plate, and it's etched quite deeply, picks up really nice, and I've used it quite a bit this past spring and summer. These stamping plate holders hold 20 plates. Next, I bought this little package of flowers, and it comes with the caviar beads. I've used this so much in the spring and summer. I absolutely love these. These adhere really well with Ugly Duckling's Shtick It. I haven't had any problems with losing any of them. They're quite durable. And actually, I found that they were hard to get off. I was cutting each petal off, that's the Shtick It though, trying to get this off my nail when I needed to do a fill. So this is something definitely I would repurchase. I also purchased these pinching clips, and they are clear plastic or acrylic, and I absolutely love them for pinching hard gel. They come in a pack of 5. I think they were under $2. I did have one break, but that was because of the fact I didn't know my own strength. These are definitely something I would repurchase because they work so well. So these liquid pump dispensers I bought, and I did bling them out. I don't like the bling on them, so I will be taking them off. When you refill them, you can't see how much liquid you're putting inside. These work really well. However, the alcohol one kind of got a little stuck, so I don't know if I would repurchase these again, but I do like how the liquid comes out. I like the lid part of it. That I really like. So these hold 250 ml of liquid, and I do want to touch on the fact of why I'm removing the bling. It's sticky for one, and you get gel on it, and it's hard to clean, and I do not like that. So this one is definitely coming off. And this liquid dispenser bottle I really like. It's all plastic, and I have my Fusion's finish cleanser in here. The lid is sealed really tight. I do like the top of it where I can just do one pump and I get the perfect amount of liquid on my wipe, and that's all you need to clean 10 nails. You don't need any more product than that. So I bought this jar because I have eye makeup remover, and I thought, oh, I really like the pump on this. Maybe I'll just get rid of the eye makeup remover and use this jar. And I thought, well, let's see if Temu has it. Sure enough, and it was like under $2. And the liquid inside doesn't evaporate either. I was wondering about that, but it doesn't. So I kind of wanted a dispenser for my finish cleanser, and look at the dirt. Just a shout out to Fusion, how wonderful this product is. Now the wipes I am using are 100% lint-free, 300 pieces to a package, and I think they were under $5. I won't be repurchasing these. I'll use up what I have. When you fold them, they don't stay bent. I do like to fold my wipes for cleaning or for cleaning my brushes during a service with one hand because I'm holding my client's hand with my other hand. So I'm not a fan of these wipes. They kind of feel like they have an oily film to them, so that kind of has me concerned. So I won't be repurchasing these. The ones I did purchase are these in a roll. There's 1,000 to a roll. They're a little bit thinner. They're perforated, so you can just peel one off. You can even have this roll sitting on your paper towel roll if you want. It holds liquid nicely, just like the other ones do. It's 100% lint-free, and it doesn't break down when you're using it on the nails like some wipes do. And I've only used maybe 2 or 3 of these wipes just to test them out. They stay folded if I need them folded. They clean really nicely. They don't break apart. And I absolutely loved them that I went and bought another roll. And I think these rolls were under $5 each. So 1,000 wipes for under $5. What a great deal. I have enough wipes to last me a while now. Okay, these little swatch tabs I use for putting color on, gel polish color, and then I'll stick them on top of the gel polish lid like this. And they sit on the top of the cap quite nicely and does the trick that I need them to do. So this is definitely something I will be repurchasing, and I have repurchased. Foils. I bought these 2 packs of foils because I had some from, I think, AliExpress. I really liked them, and I was running low on one color, and I thought, well, I want to see if Temu has them. Stock up, because I absolutely love these type of foils. I don't like the pattern ones so much. I haven't really purchased them off Temu before, but I wanted these particular colors as a backup so I don't run out. And they transfer very easily just with the tacky layer of the gel polish or hard gel color you're using, or the foil glue. It transfers so easily. And if something's easy, I will keep using it. And I bought 3 of these books, organization books, for my decals, my watercolor decals, and self-adhesive stickers. Also, these watercolored, is that what they are? They're water decals, not watercolored. Water decals. I also got from Temu, and they work so well. So I think that was one of my very first purchases from Temu, was these decals. I just stocked up because they were so inexpensive. I think for like 1,000 pieces, it was under $5. And this book is a little bit bigger, so this is for your standard sized nail stickers. So these decals are self-adhesive, and I did buy them from Temu, most of these anyway. So there's Christmas ones in here. I'm all set for Christmas. There's some nice springtime florals that I have to remember that I have this coming spring to use on my clients. I always forget about these. And I think these bigger stickers were per page, I think around $1. And yes, I usually wait for a sale. Even on Temu, I wait for sales. And I wanted some sort of storage book display thingy-majiggy for my art, because I found a whole bunch of my art tips, and I wanted to display them all just so I could see how I've improved over the years. And I absolutely love this storage book so much that I bought 2 of these. And then this is something that I will continue to buy as my art improves and I save my art tips. But I just wanted to show you this. This was probably one of the first things I did with gel polish, was the anime, in honor of my son. He loves anime, and he goes, oh, try to paint these. And he sent me pictures, and so I did it. And SpongeBob was one of his favorites as well. But it was just relaxing and therapeutic to sit at my desk and just see if I could paint with gel polish. And for those of you that have followed me from the very beginning, when I reviewed Fusion's paints and I drew a red stick man, and I couldn't even draw a red stick man, I think I've come a long ways from that red stick man. And of course, Winnie the Pooh, that has to be my favorite. I don't think I could, I think I have. I've recreated Winnie the Pooh a couple of times, but I absolutely love how Eeyore turned out. I don't know if I could do that again. And I purchased some material off Temu as well. This backdrop that I've used for this video, this is some faux fur or fleece. No, it's not fleece, it's fur. And a slab of white satin, a slab. I use this for backdrops when I'm doing videos. And then these fur pieces, fur rugs. I bought 2 of them, and I use these when I take pictures of my clients' hands. And the backside, which I didn't show you, is suede. So this is something I would repurchase. However, I noticed at Dollarama the other day that they had these in different colors. Okay, let's move on to my client arm rest or wrist rest. This armrest was recommended by Serendipity Beauty Bar, Christine from Abbotsford. She bought one off Amazon, and I looked on Temu Temu and I found the exact same one, and yes, I blinged it out. I have it stuck to my desk with the two-sided sticky tape that I will show you coming up here shortly, but I absolutely love this. I am not as tired after a service. When my clients are using this armrest, their hands just flop right over and right in front of the vent. So I still sometimes have to, position them, but this baby isn't going anywhere with the two-sided sticky tape, and this is what I use. You guys have seen this before. I bought a whole bunch of these, and it's something that I will repurchase again because I use it for everything. So to clean the armrest, I do use my RTU, and it doesn't do anything to the material on top. So if it does break down over time or clients scratch it and it starts to tear, this is something I definitely would repurchase just because of how much better I feel after doing a service. My bones aren't aching, my back isn't sore, and I have way more energy to continue throughout the day. So I purchased this armrest for $25 off of Temu. It fluctuates in prices. It goes up to $40, it goes down. So yes, I waited for a sale on this one as well. This is definitely a product I'm going to buy again and have it as a backup. And that is it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this nail mail haul from Temu. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media, and we will see you all in the next video. Bye, guys.